Good morning, you guys. Happy Monday to you. This is so hot. Okay, so I'm just going to clean my brush, my holy trinity of brushes really quick before I get going. But this morning, you guys, we're talking about, this is my holy trinity of brushes, detail hack, 30-second hack, and the blush brush. I do use all my brushes, but these are my favorite ones, my very favorite. Okay, so this morning, you guys, we are talking about the importance of a morning routine, what mine looks like, and how what we're doing right now is actually not at all, putting on my makeup isn't necessarily a part of my morning routine. I know. I kind of categorize putting on my makeup as like serves a different purpose entirely. It's more, I don't know, it's not part of my morning routine. Okay. Let me clean the other side of this guy. So there are products that are not makeup related that Mascara Beauty sells, and this is one of them. This is the brush spray. It's a dry brush spray, so you just spray your brushes and kind of whoosh them around on a paper towel, and they take out all of that makeup. Also sanitize your brushes and conditions them so your brushes stay soft and new and doesn't spread bacteria on your face. It's really wonderful. Okay, let's give this another try. I love this little mug from Hobby Lobby. I call her my girlfriend Meg because she's got such sweet little eyelashes. Holy smokes. I don't know why Keurig coffee comes out so blazing hot, but it is so hot. Okay, so we're talking about morning routines, what I do in my morning routine and why I do that, where I got the idea to be religious about my morning routine, literally and figuratively. Excuse me. Let me get a little water there. Whew. Okay. But my morning routine, you guys, why it's so important to me is because it kind of sets me up for the rest of my entire day. And even if I have a terrible day, I can at least say that I had a, really good morning. There we go. Okay, so what I'm currently doing is applying the highlight to my cheeks and my forehead. The highlight just goes where the light hits your face. Okay. I get a lot of DMs from other companies, and I just got one just now. Okay. I don't know if you noticed this already. It doesn't really look like I have any makeup on, which for me is a draw. I like that. Hi, Rachel. There we go. I just like all of my skin to look nice and fresh before I really start doing like a look. So this is my highlight, and it just goes on my cheeks. That's not my cheeks. My forehead, my cheeks like this, and then along my jaw. And then I just kind of like blend it a little bit, but that's where I like full on apply it. This, just kind of sets the tone, and my skin doesn't look like it has makeup on it. It just looks fresh. So this is my second Holy Grail brush, and this is the 30-second hack brush. I love this brush because you really can do your whole face with it, but I'm gonna contour. So I don't know if you noticed this, I didn't apply highlight. here, really, here or on the bridge of my nose, and I don't really do it on my neck because that's where I put the contour. And this has just as much coverage, which I know sounds nuts. This has just as much coverage as a foundation or concealer. This entire process, you guys, is called 3D foundation. And it's all of its foundation. So instead of slathering a thick layer of makeup just on your whole face, and then you have to build on top of that face, you don't really have to do that here. You're not layering anything. You're just putting makeup where you need it, which is really actually quite awesome because then your skin doesn't have a ton of garbage sitting on it. And mascara's cream foundation actually never sets into the skin, so it never soaks into your pores, which is really, really nice. In fact, I want to say our illuminator, the cream illuminator, has vitamin E in it, which is anti-wrinkle and healing, and it's really, really good for your skin. So yay. Okay, highlight and contour. I actually use 2 contour colors for myself. I use a darker, slightly darker contour on my nose, just because my nose is a little extra pink and just needs a little extra coverage. And you may be like, okay, well, why would you want 2 lines down the side of your nose? Well, there's actually, like, that's where the shadow is anyways, so you just gotta make sure you do a good job blending, and then it's not that bad. See? Alrighty, then just go back with my highlight, go right down the bridge of my nose. So this just looks like a face with no makeup on it, but you can tell that there are curves in my face, and this is a human being, right? Okay. So, back to the importance of having a solid morning routine and what I actually do in that routine. And I know that some of you who will watch this replay are like, that's really great for you, Rachel, and your life with no children and no one like interrupting you or whatever. That's really nice, but I can't do that. That doesn't fit in my life. Well, here's what I'm gonna say. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way, right? If you really want to go back to school, right? Like, how many people do you know who have gone back to school with kids? I know a lot. My own mom did it. And so giving yourself an hour in the morning or at some other time, I have an eyelash or like a fuzzy right in my line of vision. It's gone, okay. This is my favorite trick. This is the brightening trick. And it's another highlighter. It's just lighter than everything else. And I just pat it in. This is my favoriteest trick. Just makes me look so much more awake. But if you really want to do something, if you really want to create a habit, you'll make time for it. And if you are thinking like as far as personal development, you got personal development plans, you have business plans and ideas, or if you just generally want to be more productive in your day, a morning routine is so important because it gives you concentrated time to just get all of those thoughts out. And that's what we call a brain dump. So when I wake up, what I do is I go over to my little nook where I can turn on the light and not wake up Nate. And I just get out my journal and I just like make a list of all of the things I want to do generally. I don't necessarily have to do them in that one day, but they're just things I'd like to do. Then I kind of just move on. The things I can do or are kind of in line with what I'm already doing that day, I'll write that down in my planner. And so, like this morning, I have my weekly coffee date with my girlfriend Jocelyn. So if I'll think of things like that I want to share with her or that I want to talk about or get her thoughts on, because she is like the ultimate boss girl, right? And I always leave my coffee dates with her. Like, I actually bring a notebook to our coffee dates because so many ideas just explode in our conversations. And then I've got Financial Peace University today. Okay, so what do I need to do for that? And brain dump there. So it's just kind of like a day, just this time where I think about stuff and I write it down. That's all it is. Okay, here we go. This is my favoriteest product of all time. It's our powdered illuminator. These are brand new. It just kind of gives you a shimmery glow that makes it look like you're not a caffeine addict. You're actually a green vegetable smoothie addict. If you're one of, actually, I know one of those people, and they're amazing. And it's really beautiful skin without trying. So yay them. Okay. Yeah, illuminator. Just on the very tip and just right there. Then for fast, just like quick little glow, it just kind of lifts the brows. I put it right under my brows as well. Okay, so I do my brain dump, and then I look at my list of lies and truths, which we talked about last week, and I pray over those things, especially the ones that I'm really facing in that moment. And so I pray about that kind of stuff. We're doing a prayer series right now at my church. So sometimes when I'm praying, I actually don't even like say anything really. I just like, all right, Lord, this day is your day, and I'm gonna do the best with this day that you've given me. And I really think that's honestly the biggest benefit of having a morning routine. Okay. Someone asked me what I do to shape my eyebrows, and this is what I do. I take my eyebrow brush and I kind of just outline the natural shape of my brows, then I kind of fill it in, then I go under the underside of my brows. Yay. Okay. Yay. See what a difference that makes? Okay, so like I was saying, like I don't really pray anything really when I'm having that quieter time, because I just want to give, all right, Lord, this is your day that you've given me, and I want to do the best I can with this day. And having a morning routine and being able to organize my thoughts and prayers, my planner, my, really sets me up to do that well. So I've got the brain dump, I pray, I'm going through 2 books right now. I'm reading a book that's a study on Psalms 107, which is about how the Lord really comes through for us, which is 100% true. It's called Steadfast by Lauren Chandler. It's excellent. And then I'm reading I just finished my book, Preach to Yourself by Haley. It's not Haley Williams. She's from a band. That's not who I'm talking about. Oh my God, you guys, I can't think of her name, but The book is called Preach to Yourself. I'll link it in my stories. I just finished that, and it was so good about like practically renewing your, like practical ways you can let the Lord renew your mind. And so good. Also, I'm using contour on my eyelids. This is actually what I do before church every morning, because who has time, right, on a Sunday morning? And then I just use my mascara, and then I'll be done. Okay. Oh. Whoops. Here's the best part about using cream foundation. You can fix your makeup so fast. For when you stab yourself in the eye with your mascara. And this, I'm just gonna use the residual product on here. Good grief. There we go. Let's just clean this up too. But yeah, so I was reading Preach to Yourself, and now I'm gonna start reading my non-study book. It's called It's Not Supposed to Be Like This, or something like that, but it's by Lisa Turkhurst. I love her writing style. She's very accessible. She is the founder of Proverbs 31 Ministries. And her other books are called The Best Yes, which is about decision making, and Uninvited, which really speaks to that lie that no one likes you. Last week, our live was talking about flipping the script and taking those lies that we believe about ourselves and flipping those around so we can actually believe God's truth for our lives about ourselves. And Uninvited is a really good one if you're feeling isolated, like you don't, when you really feel like you are not enough, people don't like you, because it's really not true at all. Alrighty. Yeah, so Uninvited is a really good one. And so I'm going to read her newest one that she just released. I believe she released it in November, but I was still reading other stuff. So then I read, and pretty much my quiet time, you guys, I get up at 6:30 and it goes until 8 o'clock. That's when Nate gets up and starts his morning routine, and he goes to Rig City and works on stuff. So that's kind of what my morning routine looks like. Some of my brain dump applies to mascara beauty, like today, talking about, going through my morning routine. I kind of did a brief outline on what I wanted to talk about, which is basically what I do in my morning routine, why I do it, and how it has helped. Because I wake up before Nate, when I wake up at 6:15, and I kind of takes me a little while to get my brain together here. And so I wake up and I make my coffee and I slowly make my way over to my reading nook. Good morning. And that's when I really start my thing. So the one thing I also love about my morning routine is that I do my brain dump in the same journal that I read Girl Wash Your Face, and we've talked about this too. And so it has all these practical things in that notebook, and it really helps me get my day on track. So that's kind of what I do. And since I started really, having my coffee is really an important part of my morning routine as well. I just drink my coffee and I pray and I'm quiet and I'm cozy. I'm so cozy, y'all. You've never met anyone who loves being cozy like I love being cozy. I will crank up that air conditioning even on a 105 day, so that I can use a blanket and be cozy. I love being cozy. Very important to me. So I get my coffee, I get my bajillions of blankies, and I get way cozy, and I just, I like wake up so that I can like, before my crazy days. So Mondays are my crazy day. This entire day, y'all, starts at 10 with a really fun, not formal meeting, but it's, you know, it's on a schedule. So starts at 10, and it's pretty much meetings all day, and then Tuesday also starts with meetings, and then Wednesday has, like, I have meetings all week, right? And so starting my day cozy, I'm already, you know, feeling a little more confident about, okay, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have a morning routine? Is your morning routine crazy? Like when you get up, are you getting up at the same time as your babies? Are you getting up at the same time as your husband? Because Nate and I don't have kids. And we don't even have dogs, it's just us. So we're a little bit spoiled with quiet and calm in the morning. But the reason why I get up before Nate is so I can like tidy the way I want to tidy things. I'm a horrible micromanager when it comes to other people doing chores. I can't watch them do it, so that also helps. But if your morning routine is frazzled, right? You wake up to a crazy old alarm and you scream at your kids, or you scream at your dogs, or you scream at your neighbor, I don't know. You wake up stressed and you drink grody old coffee and everyone just get your shoes on and get in the car. That's what my morning routine as a kid was. Everyone just get your shoes on and get in the car, we gotta go to school. You can wear your jams to school, but you gotta wear shoes. Also, I never wore my jams to school, never. No, never. Even now, I could never do it. But, if your morning routine is frazzled, you can kind of see where that's gonna go, right? Frazzled morning, frazzled day. And even if you have a stressful day ahead, you did have that time. Or if you're like, my children get up at 4 a.m. and my husband gets up at 5 a.m. and there's no getting up at 3 a.m. to have an hour for myself. Maybe your morning routine is at a different time of day. Call it something different. Doesn't have to be in the morning, but it's just an hour. Just make it an hour. And, you know, time to brain dump and be quiet and pray and read if you can, or if you have the energy, right? Just an hour. And I think you'll really be pleased with, you know, what that looks like. I'm gonna share the books I'm reading in my stories. I'm gonna share what my brain dump today looked like. And then I'm also gonna share what my morning routine nook looks like. I'm gonna share what that looks like as well, just so if that's something you also want to put, you know, into practice in your own life, I don't know, I'm just gonna show you what I do. Maybe that'll work for you. And here's what I love, especially about Rachel Hollis, karate evidently. What I love about Rachel Hollis is that she will share with you what she actually does. And you can try it, you can decide that it's not for you, or you can try it, then decide that it's not for you, or you can try it and make it work, right? I love that. And so I'm just gonna share with you what I'm doing, and you can try it. You can decide it's not for you. You can try it, then decide it's not for you, or you can try it and make it work for yourself. right? That's just how this works. All right, you guys. If you're thinking to yourself, Rachel, you got that super dewy, like you just exercised, beautiful glow. You're so amazingly beautiful. How do I get that for myself really quickly? Give me a DM and I'll hook you up with my beautiful Mascara Beauty makeup. It's so pretty. If you're thinking, girl, I want to be a girl boss too, and I think I could do it, you absolutely can. You totally can, and I want to show you how, and we could do this together and be super duper fun, right? So, yay. Send me a DM about that. You got a really cute morning routine nook or really cute nook in your house? Take a picture of it and tag me in it in your stories, because I want to see. I want to see your beautiful little morning routine nook. You got a brain dump that you're willing to share with other people? Take a picture of that and tag me too. I want to see what you're thinking about in the morning, right? Cool. Alrighty. If you are going through something crazy and you need someone to pray for you, I'll write it in my journal and I'll pray it for you, because that's what I do also in my morning routine. I pray. So, yay. All right, you guys. If you watched this whole entire thing, thank you. And if you're watching the replay, just put a unicorn emoji or whatever your favorite emoji is. My favorite emoji is the unicorn. So, yeah, send me your favorite emoji if you watch the replay on this. And there you go. And if you're watching this as a YouTube video on Facebook, because that's what I do, if you miss these live, I'll put them on YouTube, send a little comment there too. Alrighty, bye you guys. Have a good one.